Hello everyone, this is Annette Stanton. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I want to talk to you about a conversation that I just had with a client who is working in an industry very much academic, mentally stimulated, and she was telling me how she went on holidays not long ago or just recently, and she said that she couldn't believe how much physical activity she was enjoying on her holiday, and which sounded very different to her because she was so used to the mental stimulation of her work, which then she took home with herself because she's very much a planner, an organizer, strategic thinking type personality, and she'd realized how much she disconnected from her body and the vitality that her body gave her in forms of different movement because her mind was taking over or stopping and blocking her physical body from doing the things that brought fun and joy to her life. So one of the things that she'd identified was how much, first thing was what really was fun to her. So she was doing things like going dancing, even though it became it wasn't a mindful thing at the start, she said, when she first started dancing. And over time, she started to learn the moves, taking it all in. But until she had this holiday, which was very different for her. And she said she then went dancing and found that her mind and her body was back in sync. And she never ever hadn't felt that vitality for so long and never realised how much her mind and the mental side of thinking and the agenda-driven processes that naturally is a strength of hers had taken over and disconnected from her body, which meant that a lot of the actions that she was taking in her life really wasn't from a state of joy, a state of fun, it was always based on an agenda. Now, I can relate to that totally, coming from a person who is very much a head person. I was always very, very goal driven, when now I'm purely, I'm committed to listening in to my body's intelligence and knowing what actions to take that inspire me, that create fun and joy and areas that I know that has my body intelligence stay connected and in alignment with mind, body, heart and soul, in a state of presence, right? So this is something that we've been working on and practicing. So I said to her, well, in what way would you like to bring this newfounded experience of mind and body connection into her life? And she said, I just, I felt really strong in those moments of taking action, and I want to feel strong throughout my day. So I said, well, what sort of things would that look like? And she started to identify those particular areas that she knew exactly, but it wasn't a thinking thing. It wasn't I want to go to the gym 3 days a week, and I want to make sure that I, run 4 days a week, and so it wasn't a head thing. And she knew inside herself that her body had started connecting and tuning in. Yeah, but because of the mental space, and she was concerned about when she went back to the work, which is the work she loved, by the way, right? Because that's one of her strengths, but not have that mental agenda reaction, be driven from the team goals and things like that alone, but really to listen in to the intelligence of what her next steps were, and in what way was she going to support being a leader, a better leader, with her team as well as her whole life. So if that's something that you're interested in knowing more about, then please feel free to contact me. There's something I'm very passionate about, and I would love to advance you in the way of how do you stay aligned in mind and body as a leader in your whole life from inside out. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye for now.